Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to make a quick little video because I'm switching planners and I've never shown y'all my planner. It's not fancy by any means. I don't even print all the pages. I use a digital planner and I put it in an A5, but I thought I would walk y'all through it as I switched it. This is my old planner. The actual binder is from Baddies and Budgets. I already took everything out just to make it easier. But this is from Baddies and Budgets, and it has a zip section, a pocket back here and here, the rings. This is a pocket, and then you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it has your little pen holder. I love this, and I will probably switch back to, I love the quilted pattern of it. I will probably switch back to this in the summertime, but I'll never be done with pink because of who I am as a person. But right now I'm in like my greens phase, so I don't want it in pink. So I'm switching out of this, sticking with the A5. I'm just transferring everything over, and I'm going to this, like, I call it forest green, but a darker green. And this is not anything special. I got this off of Amazon for I think it was $10. Nothing special. I wish there is one I have my eye on, but it's a little pricey, and I wish that this was it, but it's not. But maybe one day. So this one has 2 pin holders here and here. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets on this side, this pocket, the rings, this pocket, and this pocket. And let's start putting stuff in. I'm probably going to be doing reach across, like I'm going to reach across because my computer is right here. I don't know if you can see it if it's in frame. I don't print everything from my planner. One, it takes up a lot of space and I don't use it. It's one of the reasons my favorite type of planner, let me backtrack. My favorite type of planner is a bound planner. But I know that like Happy Planner is technically kind of in a bound situation, but I don't like the disc on the Happy Planners. But I like the fact that you can like remove and put things in and switch it around and everything. So I always end up trying to be in an A5. But I really like a bound planner, so halfway through the year I end up in a bound planner again. This year I'm not going to let myself do that. That's one of my goals for this year, is to stay. This is the planner I chose this year. This is the planner I stay with. Done. I never use, in a bound planner, I never use all the sheets. It's not in the order. If y'all hear background noises like dogs and stuff like that, I'm sorry. But it's not in the order I put it in and all that kind of stuff. So I like this concept. I like having the digital planner to download and print myself. I tried a digital planner for my iPad, and I don't get on my iPad enough for that to work for me. So it's paper for me. But let me get everything in here and then I will walk you through it. So this back page is just like a glossy, it came with the original planner that was in this A5. And I've kept it because it protects your last page of like paper. And so on it, I've put my vision board list. I made a list of things I want to accomplish this year. Put them on, I'm a sticky note girl. Put them on sticky notes, and it's on my back page. I tend to keep 6 to 7 months in it just to, let's do that, just to keep it thin. The planner I'll go over in a minute. The dividers I got from a different person, and they're like, I don't know if you can see on that, but they're gold foiled, can't talk, and they're from Simple Shops. I follow her on Instagram and I got them off of her website, but I do believe she has an Etsy. The planner itself is from Christina Loves Planning, and I got it also off of her website. And it is a digital download, if I can get it in here. But like I said, I hack apart my planners. And so this is the best way for me to do this. And what you're seeing me insert into this binder right now is not accurate. it's not an accurate representation of her planner. Her planner, I think, is it's 300, I have it pulled up. It's 318 pages. If you print front to back, some of those pages front to back, obviously you're going to be in the 100s as far as like thickness, like the actual physical paper. But pages, it's 318 pages. I probably don't even hit 100 on mine because I just don't use a lot. Like I don't use the paycheck trackers, and I know that those are like some big things in the budgeting community, but I don't use them. I do want to get a dashboard. I don't have a dashboard. Or maybe like a pocket and put like some cards in there or something, because since this is a card, this was a freebie from her when I ordered a pencil bag, something totally different. But I got this as a freebie. This paper clip was a freebie too from someone else. And it is the Sunday routine. And it's just like a little card. But I keep it in here. I would like to do all of these things on a Sunday. I would like to be productive on a Sunday. And then the dividers, let me flip back this way, that I said were for Simple Shops, they have a pocket as well. I don't know if I said that. And in that pocket, so I've put that card, I also did the 2025 bingo. And I have this, actually a blank one. It just has the birthday square. But I have a blank one on my Ko-fi. And I just uploaded it into Canva and put in my images. And I'm going to color them as I complete them. I have 2 in here. There's a second one. I have 2 bingo cards. And then the goals I specifically want to meet in January, I put on a sticky note. So let's we'll skip January because January is already filled out. Let's get into the planner. So first, when you open your planner, when you download it, I'm gonna pop up the image here, but you'll have a page that says this planner belongs to, followed by a contact page, and then you'll have a yearly page. I have this yearly page printed out. I just don't have it in here right now. I don't even know where it is, but I have listed all the birthdays for those months, and that's how I keep track of birthdays to fill out in my planner. And then you'll have a yearly goals, followed by a notes page. I don't have any of those, but the yearly page for the birthdays. That's it. And I don't even have it like in here. I need to figure out where it is and put it in here. After that, you'll get I call them monthly dividers, but you'll get your monthly thing, this thing. I do have this, and I printed, all my planner pages are on regular printer paper, but I print these on cardstock. And that, after this, follows your monthly spread. Mine's already filled out, and I color code things. So you'll have your 2-page monthly spread. On my 2-page monthly spread, I put birthdays. I color code, like if it's a bill, a debt, or a subscription when it's due. Over here I make notes, like for February, I already know my book club book is this book. I have the color code. If I have an activity, I don't have any activities planned in February yet. If I have an activity, it's pink. But this is more of like my personal planner, and I just put these colors on here so that I know in my mind like what's happening, but this is not where I budget from. Okay, and then moving on, because that has personal information, so we will go to March. So after your 2-page calendar, you're going to get a bill tracker, which is this page. So you'll list out your bills, the amounts, the due date. What I do for mine, and I love this setup that she has, like this is perfect. I love this. And this, for me, this is the first planner I found that has this. I could be wrong, but this is my favorite part. So I'll do my due dates, but I list out everything, not just my bills. I list out any expense that I know is going to happen this month. So bills, debt, subscriptions, and I list it out in due date order. If I have, well, I guess that's everything, really, because any unexpected expenses would come from seeking funds anyway. So I list out all of that. And then I move it over here. And then over here, let me see if I have one that doesn't give out too much information. Okay. So how are we gonna do this? What is this? We'll cover it up with this piece of paper. Okay. So then this is, after the bill tracker, is gonna be your monthly overview on just one page. And so how I fill it out is I put in, like this way I can see from each paycheck where the money is coming from. And then I'll write down the holidays and birthdays if I have them down here. And I color code it to match what I've written on my bill tracker. Following that, I believe we can go back. Nope, we cannot. So we'll stay here. So we'll turn this page. Okay, so following that is your expense tracker. And you're gonna get 2 expense trackers. But what I did is I printed a third one on the back of this page. Sometimes I don't need it, sometimes I do. I wanted it printed there just in case anyway. Following your expense tracker is going to be your sinking funds tracker. I have one printed right here. We'll move that so we know where to come back to. I have my sinking funds tracker here, and this one is for the IRA sinking fund that I have. So I have it front and back for this particular fund. Some of my funds are shorter, so I only have like one page. But what I've done, because this is in every month, you're gonna get a sinking funds tracker. I've decided to print one out for each, you're gonna get 2 sinking fund trackers. And I've decided to print one out for each sinking fund and label it. And it's just going to move month to month. I'm not gonna have separate ones in each month. I feel like that thickens up my planner and I don't want that. So I'm just gonna move it. After the sinking funds tracker, I'm gonna put a picture here, you're gonna get a savings tracker. I don't print those because my savings, most of the time anyway, is what I would consider a sinking fund. And like IRA to me really is a savings and not a sinking fund, but I'm gonna track it on this anyway. Just because I know it's fine. This is fine. I don't need the extra savings tracker. So I don't have that. So that's not printed. And honestly, that's the end of the month for me. So everything after this, I won't have. Oh, nope, that's a lie. After the savings tracker comes a debt tracker. I do have the debt tracker. I'm going to put a picture of it here because mine is already filled out with my private information. So I will not be showing you that. I have printed out, these are the same things. You get this monthly and you get, let me see, you get 2 a month. What I've done is, it probably didn't save me any paper because if you're only getting 2 a month, I have more than 2 debts. So what I've done is I've printed out enough for each of my debts and that will travel monthly like my sinking funds did. After your debt tracker comes your paycheck tracker. Again, I'll insert a picture here. I have one printed like on, I didn't shrink it down for the A5. I don't really use these. Sometimes I do, but most of the time I don't. I pretty much have my plan. I've been doing, how would you describe it? I've been doing cash budgeting for a while now, so I pretty much have my routine down. So I don't really do a paycheck tracker. I kind of just, on the bill thing, on the bill tracker, and over here, like when I get paid, I'll see what I need to pay again before I get paid again. And I'll just mark it off of this. I don't really, to make sure that my bills are getting paid. As far as variable expenses, that we've pretty much got our spending set. So I don't really need to like track it. And then I do track my expenses. Like, so I know if I'm overspending somewhere or where, that kind of thing. But as far as like planning it out, I kind of know how much we need to spend in gas and in groceries. and stuff like that. As far as like spending money, that usually comes out. We each have our own sinking fund and that'll come out of there and stuff like that. So I don't really need the paycheck tracker pages. And again, it thickens up my planner, so I don't use them. But it comes with 4 paycheck trackers a month. And then following that, here's another picture, is a task list, followed by a savings challenge tracker, like the thermometer one, which I think that's really cool. But I have trackers in my binders, like in my savings, my challenging, cannot talk, my challenge binders. I have trackers there, and then I kind of know where my goal is, so I don't print this either. I don't use this. And then a habit tracker. And I have a little thing on my phone if I want to develop a new habit. It has a little birdie that you like raise and grow. It's really cute. So I don't use this either. Then you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 note pages, and then it starts a new month. And I hope I explained all of that in the best way possible. What I'm doing differently is, you saw everything that I cut out, and now let me skip to the end. So I scrolled to the end of the planner because I thought there was stuff at the end of the planner too, because we finished what comes in the month, but there wasn't, so that's okay. Let's go back to March. Okay, so what I've done is you've seen everything that I've cut out of this planner. So I have my 2-page personal calendar layout, and then I do my list of my bills, and I lay them out on a calendar so I can see them. I work really well with this format so I can see them laid out here. Then I have my expense trackers, and I move my debt tracker and my sinking funds tracker by month. But what I'm adding is I have printed, if I can get this open, I have printed a second monthly overview with nothing on the back, and this is going to be for my YouTube channel, and this is where I'm going to plan out my YouTube videos and content, stuff like that. So I've added this to my planner. This is how I do better this way with this format. This is what works for me. Again, I don't use the paycheck tracker. I'm moving the debt and sinking trackers through, so I'm not printing them for each month. And but honestly, I think it's an awesome planner, so I wanted to show it. I just don't use it in that way, which is why, as much as I love a full bound planner, I think they're so pretty. That's why I don't like to buy them, because they do range, mine at least, have ranged in like close to the 50s and 60s, and I don't use half of the pages. So this is what I'm doing this year. I would like to find some cute a cute dashboard that I like. And I want to get maybe an A5 insert that holds the cards, and put this in a pocket instead of the folder and all of that. But that's in the future. I'm not in a hurry to do that. I am going to add, I love these little paper clips. I am going to add a thing of sticky notes because I am a sticky note girl. I will go ahead and also stick my clips up in here because I use them too. And what else? Oh, this is my little mini cash slip that I use to like know what I'm doing. That's all I'm going to put in for right now. I do need like some little knickknacks. I do have this charm that can dangle from it that I might stick on there. But that's it. My pin, sorry about the reach, can go here. And that is it. I don't like that. So my pin, I do not like that at all. My pin will go here. Yes, that's better. My pen will go on the side. I think I just bumped you. I did not like it sticking out. So I won't be using that. Get back in there. But that's it. That is my planner.